I know I was all off beat, but I was saying, go hubby, go hubby. It's your birthday. Okay, it's not your birthday, but it's all right. Good morning. Great morning to everyone. Grand rising to us all. It's a Monday. It's not Tuesday. Don't worry. It is Monday. And I'm here, Arne, as your host for this special edition of Daily Antidote of Song, which is lovingly brought to you by the beautiful people at Carpe Diem Arts. Give them a hand. Give them a hand. All right. And we are celebrating day one of Carpe Diem Week. Seize the week here at Daily Antidote of Song. And as always, we got a very special guest in the room who we'll get to after I say hello to Anna, who is our Daily Antidote of Sound tech and co-host today. Let's give her love, everybody. Thank you so much for being here, Anna. It's so great to see you. And I know Busy Graham, I'm thinking Busy Graham is somewhere in the room. I can't see her, but let's just say hello to Busy Graham. And let's send our love to all the people at Carpe Diem, Jojo, Katie, everybody. Let's just give them love. Give them love. Go ahead. Go ahead. Fantastic. All right. So we're going to say hello to our Facebook Live family. Hey, peoples. Cindy, Bobby, Tiger, Jan. Don't forget Jan, everybody. And then let's say hello to our room. I always get the Zoom rumors, Zoomers, the Zoomer rumors, the Zoomers in the room. Wave to each other. Just go ahead. Wave to each other. Okay. If there happens to be anybody new who is here for the very first time today, please stay until after the very end. There's a lot of special things going on, but you'll get an extra warm welcome from Anna. Anna, put your hand up, put your hand up, put your hand up. There she is. All right. So let's get started with these peoples. Who we got in the room today? I'm so glad to see Anna and Hubby and Becky in British Columbia. I'm so glad to see Brian and Arlene in Berkeley. Hey, Arlene. And Susan. I see you, Susan. And Cheryl in the UK. Hey, hey. Sheila in Florida. Julie in Ontario. There's Sue and Jenny in Suffolk, the UK, and Carolyn in Boise. Hey, and Pamela, I see you. Christiana without Bob. Hey, we like Bob. Bring Bob back. Deborah in Kentucky, and Kathy in Virginia, and Doug under someplace. I can't see what that says. And then there's Bonnie in Boise. My Bonnie lives in Boise. And there's Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Storm, rocking that hat and that fierce beard. Sarah in Texas, and Cliff in Vermont, and in Maryland. Okay, y'all are moving too fast. And Morris, I see you. Nancy with the moo moo cow. Susan in Seattle. Luda and Mark in Victoria with the love. Good morning. I love that. Terry, I see you. Ralph in Victoria. Fred in Silver Spring. Love that backdrop. Mabel in Massachusetts with one of the bears. One of the famous dancing bears. And there's Kate in the south of France. Is that true? The south of France. All right. And there's the other Kate in Charlottesville. All right. And Kim in Hamilton. Hey, Kim. There's Julie Martin and Caroline in DC. And Amanda and Miles. Miles, what is that you have? Is it an itsy bitsy spider? Okay, we'll find out. Put it in the chat, whatever it is you have. And there's Dan in Vienna, Karen in Oregon, Gary Pausner. I see you. Gloria in Minnesota. Oh, and you've got another friend with you. Put their name in the chat, please. Stephanie in Michigan, Trish in Victoria. Oh, they're moving. Sandy E in North Carolina. Kat Cox in Vermont. And there's Busy Graham. I see you, Busy. I see Keith. I see Cricket, I see Laura, I see Luda and Mark, and there is, moving fast, Ralph and Victoria. The curly tops, I don't see you, but I know you're there. There's Susan and Bronwyn in Victoria, Annette, Bob on the iPhone, Simke in Maryland. There's Kay and James and Kathy and Loriana and company, and Nina and Tom and Robert And Tussie, I think that's what that is. And then there's Archie. Hello, Archie. I see the top of your head. All right, Archie and company. Laura, I see you. And LMG. It's such a good day to be here. It's such a good day to be here. Let's have some fun, y'all. Thank you for being here. Let's have some fun. Okay, so today we are celebrating day 1 of Carpe Diem Week here at Daily Antidote of Song, and it's one of my very special favorite guests. He is an uber talented multi-instrumentalist. He's a Grammy-nominated artist. He is a beautiful spirit who blends together his incredible voice and musicianship with his love and knowledge of that good old-timey Americana music while rocking that banjo and guitar, everything in between. Everybody, put your hands together for Hubby Jenkins. Open up, sir. Open up.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Good
I
morning.
remember when I got nominated for the Grammy and didn't win, all my friends had a banner ready for me that said Hubby Jenkins, Grammy Award losing artist.
Oh
So
my
whenever I
goodness.
hear that, I was thinking about that.
Well, you know what? I lost to Big Bird. So, with Sesame Street, they going to win. So,
You know,
it's all right. It was all right. Okay.
it's all politics.
All pop-
Big Bird's got the inside.
How you feeling today? How are you?
I'm feeling pretty good. I love that this theme is Carpe Diem. I had like some family time and I got some like family stress that's happening, and so it's nice to come in and just like, seize the day, live your life, And so that's why I picked this song today, which I think everybody already knows, but it's sitting on top of the world. And just, things are bad, but they won't be bad always. So should we do it? Should we sing it?
You part that we're gonna sing with you? Is there a part we're gonna sing with you?
Sure, the refrain of it is, the chorus is, but now she's gone, I don't worry, I'm sitting on top of the world. You make it look and then the verses are pretty quick to catch on to. So if you don't know it by the beginning, you'll definitely know it by the end. But
All
that's
right.
the hook, and that comes at the end of every couplet.
Fantastic.
All right?
Take it away. Take it away.
Okay. Was all the summer and all the fall, just trying to find my little all in all. But now she's gone, I don't worry, I'm sitting on top of the world. Was in the spring, one summer day, just when she left me, she's gone to stay. But now she's gone, I don't worry, I'm sitting on top of the world. Needn't to come running, holding up your hand, can't get me a woman quick as you can get a man. 'Cause now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Now I'll try a solo like this. You go like, it have been days, didn't know your name. Why should I worry and pray in vain? But now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Going to the station, down in the yard, gonna catch me a freight train, work done got hard. But now she's gone, I don't worry, I'm sitting on top of the world. Those lonesome days, they have gone by. Why should you beg me and say goodbye? Now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You
Good
in good
job, everybody.
today. You in good voice today. And thank you. Let's give him a little extra love for that solo. Navigating a solo this early in the morning. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not early in the morning for you, but it's all
It's
right.
too early in the morning for me. Yeah, yeah, for me it's too late.
Okay, so hubby, I know you like to name your instruments. Do you have a name for that particular guitar right there?
This guitar, her name is Ursula the Bearded Lady.
It's Ursula.
And I've got Zephyra, my banjos over here. Um, but yeah, I don't know where I got into naming it, but this one, this was like the first guitar. It's made by a guy named Todd Cambio, Fraulini Guitars in Wisconsin. And it was the first time I could I played a lot of like beat up old, Stellas and stuff like that. I got for $100 here, $200 there. And then my first tour with Chocolate Drops, I had some money in my pocket. And I met Todd Cambio and I was like, I'm going to pay somebody money for a guitar. And he came up with this thing for me because I like the parlor size guitars and stuff like that. So it's been my road guitar since my first year with Chocolate Drops. Me and Ursula.
Purdy. He's purdy. So I mentioned this to you earlier today. We are celebrating the birthday of Nina Simone. Uh, One Eunice Kathleen Wayman. She would have been 89 years old today. What do you know about Nina Simone?
I did a year where I just listened to every single Nina Simone album in chronological order. I watched concerts in chronological order when I could find them, and just deep dive into that and interviews with her when she was older. Some of her like famous later performances, like when she's at that festival in France and is asking for David Bowie and doing all these other, whatever you want to call them, weird things are happening.
Eccentric. Eccentric.
Eccentric, and people also didn't know that like David Bowie had called her the night before and said I'd probably come out to the show, and also just whatever mental health things that were going on with her later on in life. But I did that whole year, and when I got to the last album, I was in North Carolina on tour, and I had some time. So she was born in Tryon, North Carolina. So I went there, and there's a statue of her in the middle of town. So I went to the coffee shop there, and I was like, let me get a cup of coffee. I'm going to sit by this statue and listen to this album and drink this coffee. And as I'm sitting there, this VW van rolls up, and this kind of hippie-ish looking dude comes out and opens up the door, and it's got shag carpeting and like this whole thing on the inside. I'm like, "What's up, dude?" He's like, "Hey, I'm the mayor of Tryon, and I heard, it's such a small town. I heard that you were here doing this thing. Would you like to go to the house that she was born in?" And I said, "Sure." And he
Hold up,
clapped in
hubby.
this.
Hold up. You got in a van with shag carpeting with a stranger. We're gonna have to talk afterwards, hubby. We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to conversate after this. Okay,
He
go.
said he said he was the mayor. I was convinced. Why would he make up a lie like that? And so he brought me to the house, and they had some people who were working on restoring it, and it was just beautiful to like listen to a song of Nina's like in the house that she was born in this town, and like got to have that experience with her.
Oh wow, that is so beautiful. That's so beautiful.
Yeah,
That's a wonderful story. I'm still have to talk to you about your discernment skills, but you grown.
absolutely.
You grown, you know what you're doing. So, hubby, over the past couple of months, I've kind of gotten to know a little bit about you, and I've really enjoyed watching many of your videos. Tell people what your channel is so they can go subscribe. What's your channel?
What's my channel?
Your
I'm
YouTube channel.
Hubby. Oh, Hubby. I don't have a YouTube channel.
You have a YouTube? Okay, well, you have a lot of videos up on YouTube.
I need to get my life together, is what you're telling me right now. Yeah.
Hold on. I ain't saying that. I'm saying beware of shag carpeting. But in any event, I've had so much fun watching your sofa sessions, which, by the way, they appear to be taking place on a chair. But I don't know, sofa chair, maybe that's the thing. You started out with a nice pour, and it got me to thinking, what are some of the other things that I might like to know about hubby? So I got a few questions here for you. Every answer is right. And there are no judgments because we all grown in this room. And actually, if there are people in who want to join in and fill in their answers in the chat, they could be kind of fun. Or maybe not. I don't know what I'm getting ready to open up. So let's all take a breath on this. Let's take a breath on this because we might be surprised or not. Okay, so you mentioned coffee, hubby. but I gotta ask, is that coffee or bourbon?
It's too early for me to be bourboning. It's cafe, 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 cafe.
Okay, all right. Um, art museum or history museum?
Ooh, I generally, I think, tend to go to art museums more. I find sometimes, depending on the history, I can find history museums to be very frustrating. Um, so I tend to like to go look at art and see things I know nothing about and admire brushstrokes and that kind of things. Yeah.
Okay, all right. It's everything is right. Everything's right
Yeah,
answer.
yeah, for sure.
Okay, smartphone or tablet?
Smartphone. I don't even own a tablet or
Okay.
anything. And if it were up to me, I probably wouldn't own a smartphone either. I got a smartphone when I joined Chocolate Drops because they were like, we need to be able to contact you 24/7 with emails like, what are you doing next year? So, yeah, I would probably go to a flip phone, Nokia Razor if I could do it. Yeah.
All right. I'm with you, bro. Fiction, fiction or nonfiction?
You know, I read a lot of nonfiction. I wish I read more fiction than I do, but I tend to do a lot of nonfiction, and like that's
No judgment.
it.
No judgment. No judgments. Share food or don't share food?
Share food. I love sharing food because I also love eating from other people's plates. And
Oh.
so, but I eat a lot of like Chinese, like Sichuan food is probably like my favorite cuisine. I love sushi a lot, and so that food is a lot about sharing. So when we go out, it's usually just plate in the middle, and everyone just takes. So I'm all about sharing.
All right. French fries or onion rings?
Wow. I don't know. I like it when you order the French fries and then there's like one onion ring that's in there for some reason because they didn't get it all on the other plate. So can I? That'll be my answer. French fries with that one straight onion ring.
Store bought or homemade?
It depends. Like I would rather store bought detergent than no. I don't even know. Store bought or homemade. I think I'm a store bought. You know, I just thought about ketchup, and I had some homemade ketchup once, and it did not do it for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go store bought.
All right. I love it. Protagonist or sidekick? Who do you relate to?
Oh, I would probably. Oh, protagonist. I like this. I'd probably go sidekick. I think. You know, I was just thinking about like Morris Day and the Time. You know, I feel like the guy with the mirror. I still got the moves, but I'm just yeah.
Jerome.
Okay,
That's Jerome, baby. That's Jerome.
Jerome.
Okay. Board games or video games?
Oh, I enjoy video games sometimes, but I come from a board game family, raised on board games. Our favorite game now is Trivial Pursuit, and whenever you get a little pie in your little figure, you get an actual slice of pie. So we buy pies for each color, and then if you get it, then you get an actual slice of pie. I recommend everyone try it.
Hubby version. We're gonna have to have a special hubby version. All right. Watch sports or play sports?
Um, I don't do much of either. I would say watch sports. I grew up in a baseball family, and probably like now that games are just ungodly expensive, we probably go like once or twice a year. In the summer, we go watch Yankees. But no, I don't. I don't play. I mean, I roller skate, but that's not a sport. I'm just dancing, looking
It is.
nice.
It is a sport. It's not the
It's
Olympics.
physical.
It's definitely a sport. All right. Two more. Reality shows or documentaries?
Documentaries.
All right.
I'm not
Not
a big
just,
reality show person, although I do like cooking shows. My friend showed me recently. I don't know what it's called, but it's this guy Gordon Ramsay, and he just yells at people in their kitchen about how their food is bad and their kitchens are dirty. And I do kind of get a kick out of it, but I tried to watch a full episode and I couldn't hang. Yeah.
that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Last one.
Okay.
See the future or change the past?
See the future, because with the past, you know, everything that's happened is what makes us who we are, makes me who I am, and everybody else. So you got to take the good with the bad, and also what if you go back and kill Hitler? Maybe you invent Mega Hitler or something like that. You can't be too careful going back in time. Seeing the future, I hope it wouldn't be too clear, but I think it would be nice to have that kind of forethought and be able to, I don't know, see things that maybe I wouldn't even experience, but just to know that they'll be there.
All right, hubby, you are a winner. You won. Thank you for that, my friend. I appreciate you.
Thank you. That was fun. Questions. I just didn't even think about it that often. It's like I learned something about myself today, so that's very nice.
Check that out. So you're back kind of out in the world again, right? You've got something coming up this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the West Coast. I'm gonna be at a festival called Wintergrass Festival outside of Seattle in Bellevue. I think it's called Bellevue, Washington. So I'll be there for a couple days. I'm going to be playing with Bruce Molsky for the first time. And Jake Blunt's going to be there and some other people who I don't know and people I do know. So it'll be nice to be hanging out, doing super band stuff. Then the day after that, I'm going to Roslyn, Washington, which is where they filmed the show Northern Exposure. And I'm very excited to go and walk around that town. If you don't know this show, it's one of my favorite shows from the 90s. And then and the 6th, I'll be in Bergenfield, New Jersey, playing at a place called Hurdy Gurdy. And then the rest of my shows have a lot coming up in this as we get into spring. You can find it on hubbydrangan.com.
What?
Hubby Jenkins. I forgot my name for a second. Hubbyjenkins.com.
All right. I'm sure it's in the chat. Can we get that song again? It was
Yes,
so good.
please.
The whole song.
We'll do the whole song.
It was so good. Let's do the whole.
I'm so glad. I love chatting with you. I might come to LA and run 5 miles with you or whatever. I might do that. All right, here we go. What's a good intro? Nope. Nope. Oh. There we go. Was all the summer and all the fall just trying to find my little all in all. But now she's gone. I don't worry. I'm sitting on top of the world. Was in the spring, one summer day, was when she left me, and she's gone to stay. Now she's gone, I don't worry. I'm sitting on top of the world. Needed to come here running, holding up your hand. Can't get me a woman, quick as you can get a man. And now she's gone, I don't worry. I'm sitting on top of the world. Solo time, here we go. Days, didn't know your name. Why should I worry and pray in vain? Now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Going to the station, down in the yard, gonna get me a freight train, work done got hard. Now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. The lonesome days, they have gone by. Why should you beg me and say goodbye? But now she's gone, I don't worry. I'm sitting on top of the world. Great job, everybody.
I love it, hubby. Okay, there's one last question. Finger picks or not? Because people want to see your fingers.
I generally don't like to play with finger picks, but recently I've been getting really into Reverend Gary Davis's guitar playing, and he used a thumb pick. He played like this a lot, and so I've been getting into it for the sound. Um, but generally, I like to feel the strings on my fingers and get those little blister things. I
That's
enjoy
right.
that.
Callus it up, baby. Callus it up.
That's right.
You inspired so many people with this song. Folks were up dancing. People brought instruments out. There were bears and lions and tigers, oh my, that were dancing in. So thank you. It was perfect choice, hubby. Thank you
I
so much.
appreciate everybody. Thank you.
Always happy to see you. Always happy. Give my hand, everybody. Give my big hand. Big hand. Big hand. Big. Put them hands in the front. We need to see the hand. Go ahead. Give him the hand. Give him the hand. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, everybody, let's breathe on that. This is such a beautiful way to start this week. Thank you so much, hubby. A few announcements before we bring today's session to a close. There is still an ongoing card writing campaign for Leah Gilmore. Um, and there's a tea party that's happening right after we wrap up Daily Antidote of Song. There's a tea party show and tell, and I'm going to ask Anna to come in for a moment to give us some details on that. What is the protocol? What is the attire? What
Well,
do we want people to do?
oh, we want people to come and hang out and be cozy and bring something warm and toasty to drink and bring something unusual, weird, odd, something fun, and tell us the story behind it. So if anyone wants to hang, if you're on Facebook Live and you want to hop in the Zoom room, I'll put it in the comments so you can come in and hang out with us. We'll do that right after the goodbyes.
That's so fantastic. Anna, you've done a great job, by the way. Everybody give Anna another hand. She got my clothes together this morning. What? Okay, and there's also the Carpe Diem Community Sing tonight with a very wonderful host. I wonder who she is. Okay, that's at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we hope that you will come back for that. Before we say our final goodbyes, let me again extend an invitation to any new people in the room today. Please put in the chat your name, where you're from, and how you found Daily Antidote of Song. And hang around. You can hang around for the tea party, little show and tell, and you'll receive a very special welcome from Anna. All right? Okay, let's say goodbye to our Facebook family. Bye, Facebook peoples. Come back.